What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is China. So today we're gonna be doing a full face glam, fall glam look. Hopefully this tickles your fancy. Yeah, I don't really want to drag you guys out too long, especially because I'm doing a full face. I tend to talk a lot anyway. So we're going to really kind of jump right into it. I already primed my eyes with the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. I actually set it today with the One Size Translucent Blur Powder. And we are going to use 3 different palettes. I know it's like a big funk when people using multiple palettes in one look. It's not necessarily, if you have very similar shades, you can create this look very similarly. I just use multiple palettes to get the most use out of my eyeshadow palette, out of my collection. Seeing how I don't wear makeup all that often, a lot of these things go unused. Like, I still have a ton of Glam Light palettes I've never used that I bought like a whole couple of weeks ago. So, with that being said, I'm gonna try to dish out some tutorials. They might be neutral, they might be colorful, they might be similar looking. I can't make y'all no promises. I'm not very creative, okay? Art and creativity was never my talent in school, in life. So I'm just a go with the flow type person. So anyway, I already did my transition shade, y'all. I'm just going to show you all the palettes we're going to be using throughout the video. So I'm going to take a mixture of these 2 shades right here on my Morphe M441 brush, which I need to buy a new one because she's a little old and she's getting a little frayed, but she's still doing her job. She still do her due diligence. And we're going to tap off the excess. And we're going to pop her right on top of that transition shade. We're going to work it all the way over. In the crease, out of the crease. The outer part of the eye, whatever. I'm holding the brush pretty far back because I don't want to apply. Like, these colors are very pigmented. And even with me tapping off the excess, she still gives you what she's supposed to be giving. So I hold it further away so I don't apply too much pressure. The further away you hold the brush, I feel like the less pressure. The closer you hold the brush is the more pressure. And you don't want to blow it out too fast. Oh, Jesus. You don't want to blow it out too fast, Even though she is just acting as basically another base color. I don't want to say definition, but she's definitely serving. Depending on your vibe, I just spit, sorry. Depending on your vibe, you can just literally go in with that mustard orange shade, and you don't have to add that other shade into it because to me, it does a little bit, but it doesn't do a lot. I don't know. That's just what I do. You can go in with one shade and not have to go in with the other. You can go in with the other shade and not have to go in with the other one. Again, it's just a personal preference vibe. Going into Gemini 2, we're going to take the shade Love Sick, which is right here. And I'm going to take a Manage Eye Crease Brush. I don't know. I got it off Amazon in a brush set thing, girl. So, again, tap, tap. And I'm going to keep my eye open for this section because, I don't know, I found it a lot easier to apply the color where I want it with my eye open than versus me closing it. I don't know. It just places the color where it needs to be. So I'm just going to work it here, and we're going to stop about halfway. I don't know. I never bring dark colors all the way over. I just not a fan of that on my personal eye shape. And my makeup skills are horrible, so as far as blending wise. So I don't really want to do too much darkness in the crease or in the inner part of my eye, and I can't buff it out, So once you get that layer down, I'm actually going to start working this up with a little bit more I'm going to say product. I can't even speak today, y'all. I don't apologize. Like, it's very rare that I go into, like, oh, it's my deodorant. I'm like, what the hell am I stepping on? It's very rare that I go into deep detail because everybody does their makeup differently. And even though I went to cosmetology school, I'm not going to say I know everything about makeup. I've been doing makeup for the last 10 years and I still can only do this fucking shape of my eyes. My makeup skills are still blah. But if you don't practice, you don't get no better, honey. Practice. I won't necessarily say practice makes perfect. Practice makes room for improvement, okay? You can practice all you want, and you can hone in that skill. But as soon as you hone that skill, something else is gonna come out, and then you're gonna hone that skill. So it's never gonna be perfect. You're just moving up to improvement, okay? Practice makes improvement. You know how I learned that? Motivational speeches. Motivational speeches works wonders, especially if you just like me, semi-mentally not stable. So I'm going to go back in with those two shades and we going to dust her right across the top. Okay. She giving what she needs to give. Oh well. I forgot to tap the excess off. Best way of holding it further back applies. Also, y'all, I got a casualty to show y'all when we get to this part. It's so funny. I was so mad. I was really mad because this is not even an old product, but now I'm just kind of buy a new one because I ain't got nothing to put it in. So I'm really just gonna focus on the front part now, just to kind of make sure everything's blended out. I feel like I blended this higher than this eye. Oh well. This is what I'm gonna do both. I try to do both eyes on camera to make sure they come out right, but it's okay. So we're gonna go back in with our Gemini 2. We're gonna take this LX Queen and we're gonna dab it in between this shade and this this mid purple shade right here. Doesn't do much. It makes it a little bit darker because I feel like when I apply this by itself, it doesn't give me that much dark deepness. We gonna tap that excess off and we're gonna pop her right there. Cause I didn't want her to be too brownish purple, but I didn't want her to be too purple. I don't know. It just created for me the perfect look. And if you really want to blow this up, y'all can go in with a black or dark charcoal color or even a dark brown and really smoke this out. But that's beyond my pay grade right now. Just so y'all know, I can't see shit. So hopefully this is blended. Yeah, my vision is like blurry right now. But if I was to hold my mirror, I would be like up here. I'm gonna eventually get my eyes checked, just so y'all know. Just not anytime soon. Will you be mine? Just gonna take that back there. Basically, I'm just gonna go back and blend everything. Okay, so now once you get that to your liking or whatever, we're gonna go in with our glitter glue. Here's where I said I had a casualty because one, mind you, I don't use this very often, but it's not very old. I went to go squeeze it. You see that? The damn lid broke. What? So we just gonna pop her on the back of the hand. I'm legitly mad though, cause I just bought this like not even like 2 months ago. I was so salty. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? So I'm also using a pigment for the lid, y'all. I don't think I mentioned that. I did not, actually. But it's a customized pigment. It doesn't have a name. It's nothing fancy. You can't buy it in stores. I mean, nowadays you probably could find something similar, but I actually made this many, many years ago, and I just keep adding to it and changing the colors up a little bit. So where did my brush go? Girl, now is the time you looking for no brushes. What? How do you lose a brush you just had? Did it fall? I didn't feel anything fall. Fuck. Alright, anyway. Change the plans, I guess. And watch, I'll find it in a minute. So, I found it. I'm using, this is the pigment we're using. So this is a dirty brush for no reason. Yeah. So I'm going to go back in with the two shades we use on the outer part of our eye, and we're just going to kind of shimmy between those two lands. And then swoop. Swooper down. Okay, so for the brow bone, y'all, we're gonna go in with this shade right here. I am not a shimmer brow bone girl. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't like it. Oh, there's something in my eye. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Eyelash problems. But yeah, I just never been. I used to be a shimmer brow bone girl when I first got into makeup, but then I realized like it wasn't even shimmer that I was putting under my brows. It was more like glitter. Like, bitch be looking legitly ridiculous. Because you know, Facebook loves to remind you of what you look like 10, 15 years ago. Damn. I feel like this is not blended as well as it could be. All Felice's finger. Yeah. Oh well. She's still serving. She's still gonna be serving. So I'm gonna use my Patric Tall eyeliner. I need to find a new one that I like. This one is good, don't get me wrong. She's just not as black as I want her to be anymore. I feel like when you first get it, she's like boom, super black. And then the more you use her, the less black she is. I don't know, it's because I've been using the same eyeliner for almost a year. Actually, for a year. Or what? But I just want something blacker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dark purpley brown purple shade or whatever. It's also the same shade I use for my brows. I don't know if y'all can tell that they're a little bit purple. But I'm going to slightly smudge that. And I waterline. Because I don't really do the whole under waterline thing. It's just not my vibe. I always look like I got a black eye when I get done. Or my eyes are just super droopy. So I try to focus it more on our waterline. So the last step, you guys, is obviously going to be mascara, and then we're going to move on to the face. Now, some people like to do their mascara last and whatever. I do it beforehand because I like to finish my eyes first before I move on to my face. Let me close this pigment before I knock the damn thing over and be mad as hell. But yeah, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. You can't see. So yeah. Whew. So what we're gonna do, if y'all watch my face video, y'all know I always spray my face first. I forgot, I just put mascara on. Ding dong. Shit's still wet. And clumpy now. Oh well. It's gonna be okay, girl. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all seen the look before I messed it up. I ain't going nowhere. So, anyway. While going on, I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. Okay, like, I used to love this stuff. It used to be my favorite primer. And now I can't stand it. It is so thick for this tube. Like, it is so stupid. Like, a primer should not be... That's a lot. Like, legitimately. This thick. I feel like... Okay. I'm gonna put it all over the face. Like, it helps with the pores and stuff. I feel like they're not gone, but they're like not as noticeable. But the consistency of this primer is really irky. And like I said, I used to love this primer. I don't know, it's because I used it forever, and I forgot how thick the shit was, or whatever the case may be. But she's not it for me. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Alright, come on now. Power Grip. It's coming out as bubbles. Ew. Now this one is annoying because it's sticky as hell, but she definitely holds on to the makeup for a drugstore primer. Ugh. Now, the only thing with this one is, this one has to sit on your face for a few minutes or a few seconds before you can put on makeup, which is fine because I can just get the rest of my makeup out and get ready because I'm not a like pre-before video person. I do it as I do my makeup. So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I didn't clean the glitter off beforehand. Oh well. So while it's working in, we are going to get our foundation. Do I want to do one size or do I want to do two-faced? Decisions. We're going to do the one size. We can also try out the one size powder, fully situation. So it's been about 30 seconds. Hopefully. Nope. That's eyeshadow. Face palette. My face palette is also Z palette wise, cause yeah. So I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury foundation, which by the way I don't know if she matches anymore, but it's okay, cause I haven't worn makeup in forever. Obviously, this bitch don't match. Definitely does not match. So the only way I wear my Charlotte Tilbury foundation, you guys, is with a booty sponge because I don't like the way that she looks with a brush. Okay, hold on, because I can't see. She's not a bad man. She's just a little warm. A little yellow. I guess you can say. Whew. Hold on. I'm not right-handed, so hopefully this don't mess up, nigga. My arm got tired. Like, girl, this foundation is still giving, bitch. Like, I still love the way this foundation looks. Now, as far as the color-wise, this is what I wore in the wintertime last year when I bought it. Excuse me. I don't buy new foundations for the summer because I don't want to make up in the summer. Give or take. So, yeah. Don't come for me. I know, she don't match. But like I said, it's just for shits and giggles today anymore. And because I feel like being pretty. But also, when I put my powder on, it should fix all that. So we're doing a little bit of highlighting in multiple areas, just a little bit. Not completely this color because she a little bright. Okay. So we gotta tone her down. Just tan. Okay. Just tan. Going in. I'm gonna not spray towards my electrical cords. And we're gonna dab out. Now, like on my chin and my lip area, I use the bottom, and the other half I'll use the top of the sponge. Okay. Like, I don't normally, like, do a lot of this extraness because I'm very bad at, like, contouring my nose and stuff. But I've been really, like, into doing it lately. So, like, I literally started doing extra highlighting. I don't know. I've been watching a lot more, like, face videos. I'm seriously cannot see shit. Because it's not like I don't want to get better at doing my makeup. I just, I'm just taking the bottom half of the sponge and going over the edges. But yeah. It's supposed to lift. I mean, give or take, I just kind of pop the concealer on. I don't go in like really weird strategic ways. There is multiple ways to do this, y'all. I just been doing this part the same. And I just drag it up now because it helps clean up the outer part of your eyeshadow. And it lifts your face a little bit. And I don't really have to worry about that because I can cover it up with powder, which is what I'm going to do because she's still a tad bit bright. Again, just taking the edge and buffing out the edges of it. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Mochi sponge by Pawpaw from AOA Studio. Yeah. Or is it the, I don't know. It's the AOA Studio sponge. I think it's the Mochi one. Yeah, it's the Mochi one because it's the tan one. Yeah. They're really good. Really soft and balancing. The fact that my nose is holding this foundation, and my nose would run right now. Normally, like, as soon as I put my foundation on, my nose foundation, whatever, is just, like, not there. But it's actually staying. Surprise. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try this powder again. I bought the full size, so I'm going to use it anyway, even if I didn't like it. This is the one size ultimate setting powder. It's a blurring setting powder. Hello, Earth to Patrick. No, Earth to China. I had a mini size, and then I put it with the full size, so it's like extra packed in there. There we go. I had to, like, obviously see me beat it, but Oh. So I'm gonna put this where I put my highlight over here. Okay. Oh. Girl, I'm forever losing shit in plain sight, bro. So basically what I'm doing, y'all, is I'm just using the sponge to press the product into my face. I don't really like to bake or do all the extra shenanigans. You can tap off the excess if you want to, but I just go in and press it into the skin. What did I like about this powder? I don't know. I think it's because my under eyes are already bright that it just makes my under eyes look Casper. I don't know. Anyway, we gonna be alright. Oh, legit. Hold on. Put it back. So what I'm gonna do, baby boo, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop face powder. Pretty fresh powder. I think of the name. Actually, I'm gonna remove the cat hair that's embedded in here. And we're gonna dust that all over the face. Which is, like I said, why I wasn't worried about my foundation really not matching, because my Colourpop powder is a little bit too dark anyway. And to be fair, I feel like she just matches, makes everything match. Besides that Wet n Wild powder, her foundation was garbage. I threw that shit straight in the trash. Not gonna lie. Like, I threw it straight into the garbage. Because that's where it belongs. I don't know. I used to love the Wet n Wild foundation, but Again, y'all probably like, that's a lot of powder. I can't see. I'm gonna forever say that. I cannot see what I'm doing. So I'm just covering my bases because I always spray my face anyway after the fact. And I'm just gonna dust this over my under eyes because, bitch, she bright. It's not come. I don't know. It doesn't look as bright in person on camera as it does in person. I don't know, but she a bit much. So we just gonna use what's level left and like tell her ass to hush hush or something. I need my nose to start running because she just disrespectful. And so is this cat hair. So if you guys know me, y'all know the drill. Once we powder our face, we spray our face. It's just to ensure it's just to ensure that the powder melts into the skin. Our overpriced Dollar Tree fans that we got at an event. My brother paid for. I got powder all over my mirror. I don't know about this powder girl. I don't know. I tried it last year and I loved it, but that's last year. I guess things change. Oh. It's just clumping to my dry patch on my chin again. I don't know. My chin looks weird. I don't like it. We're gonna try to fix it. So I got some hydration, some shit. Yeah, that just moved that shit around. I don't know. Oh well, I don't know. My chin's the dud, actually. Because my face be looking nice. It's just the chin part. She did. But it's okay, honey. It's okay. So we're going to go in with the contour. I'm actually going to do my nose first. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Coco Naughty Bronzer. Don't come for me. I've only contoured my nose a handful of times, so I'm still learning. But, oh. I know somebody will be like, you shouldn't use such a warm color. I don't like cool tone contours on my skin. Contour is supposed to create shadow, obviously, and bronzer is supposed to create warmth, but I literally just never like cool tone contour shades on me. So. She literally gonna be what she gonna be, honey. I mean, don't look bad. Makes my nose, that part look bigger. Whew. Now for the rest of the face. I'm expecting a phone call here in a minute, maybe. Girl, sometimes I wish I would have put my wig on, because I just took my braids out, but this damn headband likes to ride up, so it looks make me look stupid, because my head pops out. I'm going to try to flat iron it tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. My edges. So I'm just gonna run this around the perimeter of my forehead, connecting it to where we contoured. Again, I'm not a face girl, so I just kind of do whatever. Sometimes it look good, and sometimes it don't. I will never be into face makeup. I hate. This is the least favorite part of my makeup is doing my face. To be fair, like I don't like it, but I like how it comes together. I just don't enjoy doing it. So yeah. And then I just go back in with my powder brush, make sure everything's, you know, flawless, blended. Because I don't want to be looking like a bronzy blob, which I already look like a blob fish, so. So, since we're still in the summer vibe, we can go in with her. This is from Kokie, by the way. I don't know the name of the blush. It's one of the ombre blushes. And we're going to do that number because, bitch, they is pigmented and I really don't want a straight orange cheek like I just did. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I feel like there's somebody standing behind me. I didn't bring the contour high enough. It's okay. It's okay. So for highlighter though, we are gonna use a new one. I'm gonna be using the Fantasia in one size, Bit of Magic. This is how she looks. I don't know if y'all see this design. There you go. But look in the mirror. You can see Mickey Mouse. I was actually blown away when I seen that. I was like, oh, that's cute. I didn't care for her swatched out, and this is the first time of me putting her on my face. So we gonna see how she go. Cause if I don't like her, she gonna become eyeshadow. Bitch spoke too soon. It just told me to shut up. Bitch, like, hello. Come through, Patric. What? Like, she's definitely giving soft vibes, but bitch, let me hit that light one time. She giving. She is giving. I might have to buy another one. Like, she is definitely giving me life. And honestly, y'all, swatch vibes is boring as hell to me. But on the face, hunty, darling, bitch didn't comes to play. Now again, I'm just gonna take my overall face powder and kind of blend her in. She does have some glitter bukkake in her, but I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad at it, honey. I'm not even mad. She is slaying my life right now. So, just for shits and giggles, y'all, we're gonna set her face and then we apply her lips. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Because that's the only setting spray I got. So we just gonna let her sink in a little bit more. While she's sinking in, we're gonna work on these lips, hunty. So I'm gonna take my Vaseline. I normally do this at the beginning, but your girl is slacking. For real. Hardcore slacking. So we're gonna do a nude lip, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on a nude kick lately, so then I'm about to go turn this air conditioner on because I'm about to melt. I was gonna say, what did I do in my mirror? So I'm taking the Juvia's Place lipstick in Morocco. If you watched the past video, you guys probably know that you thought I decluttered this. I did actually say I was gonna declutter it, and then I changed my mind. And I'm not even mad because I tried it again. I don't know. I guess because it's a color that had to grow on me. But she is definitely a pretty color. I mean, do I wear her by herself? No. But I'm going to take the shades Nubian Sand. We do a little shimmy 1-2. Blends to your heart desire. And then we're going to top it off with a gloss, girl. Because what's a nude lip without a gloss? I really should just put my wig on. This whole look would have been killing it, but not a lot, but enough. Not a lot, but enough. Not this eyeshadow being disrespectful and running down my damn face, though. Oh my god. I'm about to melt. It's so freaking hot. These are new. I'm not putting the bottom though, because it's just for show. But But yeah, she giving. Bitch, if I had somewhere to go, I would flat iron my hair and do something to it in a jiffy. But it's almost 12 o'clock in the morning. Well, duh, you've been filming for almost an hour. Anyway, guys, this is the final look. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my sultry fall vibe eye situation. I'll try to remember. If I remember, I'll try to link the products down below. But no promises again, because, you know, I'm forgetful, okay? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.